my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, Crafting Therapy for the Soul. Today is day 13 of Dear Prompt. Prompt card plus art play equals a journal page, a card, whatever it is you want to make. All right, let's pick. Ooh. You know what? Let's go with the Queen of Spades. You know what they call her from the Spades? If you've ever played Spades, you know what the Queen is called. We've got new actions. See how thick it is again? And an element. Let's go for the ace. And a make. There we go. Alrighty. Let's make sure we have one of each. Yes, we do. Okie doke. Where's the zoom? There we go. Okay, doke. The color is a cooling pie. That's interesting. Oh, it could be any kind of pie. Cooling. Okay. The action is a punch. Not to actually punch something, but a punch. That's easy. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Oh, you know what? I don't really have any of these. That's gonna be interesting. The funny thing is I made so element is snippet. I made a snippet roll yesterday, but I haven't sewn it. So, and I don't think I have any other rolls. The crazy thing is we're gonna actually put this one back until I can use it. What is this? An element? Yeah, we are. Because I don't have a snippet roll, and there's no way I can like cheat at that. Let's just do this. All right, masking tape. That's fine. So the element's gonna be masking tape because I need to just sew it and then I can use it eventually. Okay, masking tape. Punch, and our make is a flip out. Okie doke. Flip out. We can do. All right. Jiminy Christmas. I have no clues today, so it might be a long. Yesterday's went so quick. Let me think. Flip out. Cooling pie. Masking tape. I know I have some and masking tapes in them. Where it is? Never opened it. All right. I have some of that, so we'll use that. Cooling pie, punch. Punch isn't that big of a deal. We could punch a circle, so that's not big. Flip out and cooling pie. Pie could be many colors because you could have a chocolate pie, have pie crust. I was thinking of something for fold out. Wait a minute. I do with everything. This is such a mess. There's a lot in this. It's because of this. This kit from Collage Soup is huge. So that's why There's so much in here. I remember when I got it that it was so big and I had to separate it to keep it. Where are... I know I have magazine pages. Wait, here they are. Here they are. Oh. Now I missed those. Okay. There's more than one way to see brown and gold this fall. This is gorgeous. These are definitely colors that we could get behind. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. What is the card? Is it a flip out or a fold out? The flip out. Yeah, maybe we not do that this time then. Some kind of something. This is interesting. Could use these as flip outs. We would need something for this side though. That doesn't really match that color. This does. Oh my gosh. I've still got you zoomed in. Were you yelling at me? Oh, and you know what? That better. Okay. Those aren't really the same. We need something that's similar brown colors. Let's see. Well, we could use this side. Let's try to see what we can do with those. We can't dilly around with this forever. So you could say it's a chocolate pie, or you could say it's look how crooked this is. This is not good. Okay, here we go. All right. What's going on with this bed? It's like this corner is messed up. Okay, that's better. All right, let's do this. Okay. Do that. Like that. I'm gonna hold this. There. Hold this one here. And let's glue this here. This way we don't have to do that much measuring. We can just put it on and cut it up. Right? We could have measured and done all the fancy stuff. But sometimes we just don't feel like measuring. And today is one of those days, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna turn that fan on. All right, so that's our flip out. There, we'll have a flip out here. Something different. And I know how we will do the look how crooked this is on here. But that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. Well, that's a tomorrow problem. That is a tomorrow problem. We're not going to worry about it today. We'll put lace there tomorrow or something too. I cut the corner. Ay, ay, ay. I'm sometimes a crazy person. Okay. Let's try not to cut any more things that we're not supposed to be cutting. And here. There we go. And let's just, there we go. Now, you know how we're going to fix that is we're going to put a piece of tape. Piece of lovely tape. We don't need that. Oh, you know what? We can use, here we go. We're going to use this tape. Let's do a piece of it. I'm going to stamp on it. What are we going to, let's just stamp these. Do some of these. Let's do this. Okay. Doesn't stamp perfect, but it stamps good enough. You can kind of tell what it is. All right, let's do this one. There we go. And this mess. Okay, do that. Let's see. Let's do this one. And what's this one? We need something else little. About these little numbers here. All right. Okay. Let's see if that works. Here we go. Masking tape. Look, it's smeared. I don't know. This might not have been the best idea ever, but let's see. It works. It works. It might be. I don't know. We need to use masking tape somehow. I'm not sure it needs. Look, I'm getting ink all over me. I think we can put this here. All right, and then we'll put it on as well. Let's hang this up somewhere so we can use it another time. Okay. Put it on this side. Well, here we go. Where's the scissors? Snip this up. Okay. That works. We fixed our boo-boo. And we used the masking tape. So, voila! It worked out just fine. This is going to drive me crazy. This happened to me yesterday. Ink all over me. I don't know what is going on with that. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday. Got ink all over me yesterday too. Now it's underneath my nails. Now my nails look dirty. Goodness gracious. Okay. Put the ink away. All right, what else do we have to do? Flip out, and we need a punch. We need a masking tape. We did those. And we did cooling pie. So the only thing we have left to do really is punch, which I was thinking, let's do, this one. Need our little circles. But just 2 Bitty Penny's on again today. Got her on my TV while I'm recording as usual. Sometimes I have to go back and rewatch it because I feel like I missed too much. I'm like, I kind of try to keep an eye on the chat a little bit to see what's going on and all those goodies, but okay, we need. Is there something from here? We need a scrap. We need a scrap. That would be okay, I think. Oh, I wish we had something sturdier. Well, we can always back it real quick. Let's just back it. Do. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right, we're gonna cut a couple circles of this. 1, 2. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. We need some brad. Move the gnome. Brads were in the way. Okay. The gnome is in the way of the brads. Let's use these. This color. All right. There's a new cute little thingy here. Let's mark it. Let's mark it. I want it like right there. Okay. Whoops. The fan is blowing it. Okay, here we go. There's that one. There's that one. That one. And this one. We get our main elements, we get to decorate. Woohoo! Yesterday I had my crafty play date with Carmen. I always look forward to that. It's fun. Got a lot. I always get a lot done. For sure. And it's nice to hang out with somebody. We can kind of bounce ideas off of each other. She'll ask me how I did something, and I'll ask her how she did something. She always notices something I don't, or I notice something she doesn't. So it's kind of cool. Did anybody watch Hazel's interview last night? She had Kelly from Collage Lab, which I knew nothing about. When I knew she was originally going to come on there, I kind of looked her up and realized it was a paid service and was like, I can't do that. But I was like, she does have some freebie stuff. So that is interesting to me. So I think I'm going to check that out. And I kind of like this Trovember thing. I know she says it's not too late to do it. And Hazel's been doing it and doing a fantastic job at it. But I don't know if I'm ready to add anything else to my plate this month. But I definitely am going to look into it a little bit. Okay, I'm only putting glue on this little circle so that I can put twine or something around this to keep it closed. All right, we need to decorate it though. We fulfilled all of our obligations at this point. I want to show you something I made. I'll show you what I did yesterday when I was with Carmen. I did these hands like praying hands or thankful hands. And I stamped on them with brown, make them kind of look like they had henna on them. I did this one too, just a regular hand. And then I did them in white as well. I just thought they'd be something different. I'm trying to build up my water thanks to Marcy at the Cranky Crafter. And she had made some trees like this. Now, I did these a little bit different because I did them one by one. She put a bunch of Q-tips together and did them, which is probably much quicker, but I had time, so I was like, I'm just gonna. So I made these. I made a couple that weren't more springy too. Look, yeah, I did these too. But I thought they'd just be kind of fun. They were so simple. And if you want to know how to make them, go look at her channel and she'll tell you. She'll explain the whole thing. But yeah, thanks, Marcy, for that idea. And it was fun. Look, this one was at the top. So it would have to like go to the top of a page probably, or I don't know, be hidden by something else. But yeah, that was kind of fun. So my little fall fodder is really expanding here. Thinking maybe we should use one of, well, we've got leaves here. The acorn, I think, is too big. This tree, I think, is too bright for that. I don't know. What do we want to use? I don't know. Where did I do with our paper? Let's go back in here and look and see if we've got anything fabulous. This is Joey's stuff. She might be interesting. To use. Need to think about that. I'm gonna set that one aside. I'm gonna think about that one. And if I can't find anything else that I love better, then we might use that. Okay. These are a bunch of leaves and such. Ooh, this page is gorgeous. See, collage soup has some. That's what I thought Collage Lab was like collage soup, but it's really not. Oh. Fit on there? Where's our book? No, that's too big. I can nab it. Wish that was a little bit smaller. Because what a cool idea. Could we create our own? Here's all our leaves. Or we have this. I use like a bunch, but very interesting because it's not just the way, it's not just one big leaf, it's many leaves that they used to make the tree. Which is very interesting. Now those are out. Hold on. I'm wondering if we could use these. They would probably have to be all the same color. Makes sense. But I don't know if I have enough that are all the same color. I might though. Let's grab these. I did a lot of them. Okay. Let's grab these. Put these back. Okay. What if we... I kind of like this color. See how many of these we have. We have many of those red. I kind of also like this color though too. Oops, here's another red. Or we could use this color. I think that's all I have of those though. Left. Let's see. 2. I only have 5 of these. How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 of these. Let's see if this would work. 2, or if we even like it. 2. Oh no, let's do these 2. They're the biggest. Then that one. That one. That one. That one. Right? And then we do a tree trunk. I feel like this needs glued onto something. Let's do it on this. We're going to cut it. Okay. Turn this so these don't. Okay. All right. I do that. This. This one. 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 Okay. Let's do this. And I feel like we need to accent some leaves here, some branches like there, 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 like that. And it does look like a tree. Like, how freaking brilliant is that? That is so brilliant. Whoever thought of that, kudos to you. Bravo. All right. It's out. I wish the other one would have been much easier if I'd made the other ones printed it smaller so that it could fit on my actual page. But this is good. This works out. That way, if you didn't have that page or that kit and you had some leaves, you could make your own. Because you just saw me do it and it was easy. And it does look like a tree. How brilliant can that be? Kind of like the brown behind it. Not mad about it. I thought I wouldn't like it, but I do. Do for sure. Okay, doke. Shut up. Okay. Brilliant. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, let's see. I'm trying to think. These do with the leaves. What do I do with them? Oh, I stuck them over here. Clean all those up. Now we need some more red ones. We used all the red ones. We need some kind of stick behind here. If we use this as a tuck, we put it there and there. It's too dark. I think this is going to be too big. Oh, that's too much. Oh, I think these are too big. Let's find something smaller. Oh, how about this one? This one might be perfect, actually. I would not be mad about that. Okay. Let's glue this. I'm going to put glue up here, here. Sorry if you heard that. That's just my son leaving. Leaving for school. Got class today. All right. There. Oh my gosh, she's actually bringing the trash can back. I'm about to have a heart attack. I didn't even have to remind him. How is that possible? I'm telling you, this is a wonderful day. Fabulous day. Fabulous day. Things are looking good today. Okay. All right. So let's take advantage of this. We're going to write on the back of it our prompts for today. Action is punchline. Or punch. Not punchline. Why did I say that? Yeah, punchline. That would be a good one, maybe. Okay, our make is a flip out. Okay. Our element is masking tape. And our color is cooling pie. So funny. Cooling pie reminds me. This is so bizarre. If you've ever watched A Miracle Mile, is that what it was called? With Tom Hanks. Anyways, the lady puts the pie in the window to cool and the dude takes it. I don't know why that when I think of cooling pie, I always think of that. Bizarre. How bizarre. Okay, where did I move everything? Oh, baby. Let's do this. Every time I go around. Okay, I'm going to tie this around here. Do. Okie doke. Tie that. We can tuck this. There we go. Then go like this, like that, and that's good. That's that'll do that. Do we need something decorating this? Is this too boring? Oh, we need to pick our grateful word today, a gratitude word. Let's see. What are we going to be grateful for today? Oops. Hmm. Oh, so many choices, so many choices. I don't know what I want to choose. I'm trying to think how one of these could come into today and really today what would I be the most grateful for? I think we're going to do learning. I know, it's kind of an odd one. Some people might not. I imagine if I asked Sophie, she would say she was not grateful at all for learning. I don't think it's until you get older that you're kind of grateful for learning. So, something our kids probably take for granted a little bit. All right, so we're going to use that. What is on our ink pad? I don't know. Looks like paint. How is that possible? Who knows? I don't know. Okay, learning. What do we do with our little leaves? Maybe we should put some little leaves. There's like a little leaf. Nah, I don't like that. Like, nah. I don't like that. I don't want that. Lattes. I don't even know why I have those. These, no, too big. I need something not huge. Oh, here's a really cute little snail. That does not go at all. There's the pumpkin. That might be alright. Maybe we'll add pumpkins. Probably not the snail. There's a bird. You know, I don't really like birds, but nothing against anybody that loves birds. I don't have anything against that. I just not they're not my thing. Oh, maybe an acorn. Maybe we'll put an acorn up there, a pumpkin down here. I'd still probably put the snail, but the snail's kind of whimsical and probably doesn't go with it. Yeah, no, I don't really have anything for down in that corner. Happy fall? Nah. Or we could put another tag. We could do that. Where's our tag? Another thing. Why don't they put ones that say like fall and things like that? Why do they all say numbers on them and such? Like, way too big. Mushrooms? Mushroom tag? No, not liking that at all. Why does this say Halloween? That shouldn't even be in there. That should be in the Halloween stuff. Sweater weather? Yeah, not really. Shoot. I just keep making this more complicated, don't I? Did that if we put it crooked. Let's just do that. I'm okay with that. All right, let's get this. We have to definitely ink these. Definitely inking them. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay. That's not bad. Kind of decorates it a little bit. I'm not mad about it. Not bad at all. Let's try this. All right, we're going to put that there. Love that. Put this here. Cattywampus. Doke. I'm going to use this acorn. Let's acorns go with trees, right? We're going to put that there. And we're going to do learning here. There we go. I like it now. I like it like that. Okay. Let's take a look and make sure we got everything done. Okie doke. Let's zoom you. Move it up, up. Okay. Zoom you. All right. Bitty Penny is still on. She's making a very colorful card. I think it's from Desiree's Zentangle stamp. Okay. Anyway. All right. So, color cooling pie. We used the browns and kind of tan. So you could use the tan from the pie crust. You could say it's a chocolate pie. You could say you burnt the pie, which I've been known to do. You know, it's really hard sometimes to not get like the edges like almost burnt, like real crispy. So yeah, I've been known to do that. So you'd use chocolate. Let's see what else. There's red. You could have a cherry pie. There's orange. You could have pumpkin pie. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of different pies, right? Green, you could have key lime pie, maybe. I don't know. Key lime pie green. I think it is. Okay, anyways. Masking tape. Okay, we gotta open this. We gotta open it. Masking tape. We used and stamped on masking tape and used it because we accidentally made a boo-boo and cut this. So there's that. And we reinforced it on this side with some more masking tape. So we used masking tape and that worked out actually in our favor. Flip out. We use this page and it flips out. Ta-da. We probably should have done something there maybe. But nah, we don't need to. It doesn't have to be. I always overdo things. So. Punch. We use the punch here and here to create the circle punch so that we could create the closure for our page. And ta-da! And learning is our gratitude word today. And if you want to see, to know, not, well, to see and to know why I chose learning as my gratitude word today, check out my short at 1 minute apiece. And I will explain why I chose that word today. And I think that that's it for the day, folks. I think I've kept you long enough. It's been almost an hour. And I love the page. This is probably going to go down there as one of my favorites because I love this tree that we did together. Brilliant collage soup. Brilliant. Thank you for the inspiration. Okay, until next time, I hope you find peace in your happy place. Ta-ta!